What up? Y'all already know what time it is. You're now tuned in with your guy, Joe T.
D. Johns.
And this is two grown men having a conversation.
Another conversation.
We be having some good conversation. Grown conversation.
Grown man talk.
It's two of us. That's
relatable.
Yeah.
Extremely relatable.
Very.
Extremely relatable. Man.
Educational.
Yeah, not to toot our own horns, but beat, man. When you look at the comments and actually get a real appreciation for people, like the feedback they're providing.
And I feel like that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you're in your purpose.
When you in your purpose.
Yeah.
That's why it matters.
Because it's easy to just do anything.
Not for me.
Not for me either.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was just having this conversation the other day. I was having this conversation about some of the people that I know on the internet that catch a wave.
Yeah.
And it's got something, to me, it's fraudulent. It's fake. To me, it's a form of selling your soul in order to get views, likes, and to them the bag.
Talk about it.
And I be like, I can't do that. I can do some things that people will look at as clickbait.
Yeah.
But it's most definitely anchored in getting you somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't just repeatedly do things outside of what I love doing and what I'm passionate about.
Yeah. And for me, being myself, I'm starting to see proof that it works. It took longer than I wanted. Well, it takes what it takes.
Mm.
But like reels are starting to take off. And the beauty of it is there's a catalog to go look at.
Mm.
In the whole catalog, you see growth, but you see that the platform has been what the platform has been consistently. So,
and real quick, I know we done discussed this before, but how could you sum up real quick before we just really get into it? Like the process of being yourself, the journey to becoming, the start, the middle,
yeah,
what would you say? Because I know a lot of people who it's like starting locks. It's like starting
journey.
Yeah, the beginning phase, people never like how they look.
I could never get to a braid or twist. I got to a single braid. And I think I was still at my mom's house when it happened. And by the time she found, I was like, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
Brush top. Brush top.
Yeah.
I couldn't get past it. But I didn't struggle with like being myself when I was younger. I never felt like I had to front to fit in. I fit in being me. In the crew that I run with now is a derivative of the crew from early days, from high school. So I never really changed. Of course, I matured, learned some things that were foolish, that are foolish now that I didn't think were foolish then. I don't do anymore. The biggest code switch for me was corporate, and I've kind of belabored it, but I think it's helpful because there are people still in it and going through it. But I felt like there was always such a pressure for me to be on. So when other people that didn't look like me were laughing and joking, I wouldn't laugh and joke as hard because I believed that they were cool doing that. If we're going to happy hour and they show up at 12, I'm still showing up at 8. You know what I'm saying? Even though they would laugh about who was drunk, who passed out, like it was never funny for me. And because I dedicated so much time, I think that started to creep into my house. Like I brought that persona home. And it wasn't until it was stripped that I realized that though it seemingly yielded some value financially and being able to progress and get promoted, I didn't actually like who I was. I realized how much of my life was centered around like that title. And because the title was gone and I was intentionally moving to something new, it didn't translate into being new in the content creation space. Nobody cared that I was successful elsewhere unless I was making that what my content was about.
Gotcha.
Like how to be what I would like. That wasn't the thing. My whole content was about shifting the narrative of the relationship between the men in my family, father to son. So I had to dig in. And once I got through the first episode of me really looking in the mirror and putting it out there and people responded, the response from the people was encouraging, but I didn't do it for the response.
That's important.
That started the journey And I knew once I put it out there, that was going to keep me accountable. So whether, the first couple hundred stayed the only couple hundred, or it grows, or it started growing as it's starting to grow now, that was the mission. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like what you said, never doing it for the comments. I tell you something, the thing that helps me stay consistent, I look forward to seeing the similar from when I started.
Yeah.
When I see comments before, like when I done clickbait things and people will say things like, man, come on, Joe T. I don't know, but I pay attention to those to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I enjoy knowing I'm in my lane and I'm still in my lane. Man, so
I got a little beef with you, man.
let me hear what you got.
I probably should have said something before because it's been festering.
Okay, well, jump on that.
And it really got under my skin, and it's not easy to do when you started posting about it. You come in here with all these new shoes on, you know what I'm saying? And
okay,
you know what I'm saying? I be super comfortable because we at where we at.
Okay,
it's a place where I can be so most time I
Yeah.
we film from the top up, you know.
For sure.
And I be having like my slides on, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, first 12 times I said, I wonder if this joker think I really don't have no shoes.
I did peep that.
I mean, I won't go say nothing, but I'm saying something.
I will definitely peep that.
I'm like, Then he jump online and talk, the plug, I got it, I can get you.
For sure.
I say, you know what? He gonna make me brush off.
Pull them out.
Come out the cases.
That's what's up.
So it's game time. Game on.
I know when I opened the door, you had a different, and I looked down, I said, man, he got them things.
These my old O's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that brown on them, though.
I mean, you know,
I like how that brown slash on that white.
Little fall. The falls is falling. Autumnal. Autumnal.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to, I mean, in what you did today, I mean, I could have done the cements, but
okay.
Okay. They ain't about nothing. I mean, what we doing? What we doing?
Just a little lights up.
What we doing?
Just a little lights up. You know what I'm saying? Just a little lights up.
I don't want to go to the ones to see who can't get what we got, because it's a couple I got that might can't be got no more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Jump in the comments and let us know. Do we need to have a shootout?
And this ain't about nothing.
Just
you know what I'm saying?
Just a little fun. I ain't going back and forth with your session real quick.
Ain't go serious to that.
Just like
all the time.
Which one?
I just had to,
Man, hey.
To be clear.
We've been hit with a very interesting documentary this week.
Docu-series.
I was at Twin Peaks when we was having this conversation, and it came up.
So for back home, that's Hooters.
Hooters. Me too. Hooters. Yeah, Hooters. It's Hooters back home. We literally probably just got our first Twin Peaks probably about 2 years ago back home.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. And it's been two different perspectives I've been paying attention to. Was he a monster? And is 50 wrong? We're talking about P. Diddy here.
The Reckoning.
The Reckoning.
Yeah. I'm not a hot topic kind of, like, that's never been the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many meaningful lessons in it, no matter which side of the fence you're on.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if we touched on it on this within our conversations before, but just the perception of power, or should I say power, real or perceived, right? Having real power or people thinking you have power, what that does to you.
Mm-hmm.
I am not by any stretch suggesting I understand what the power that he obtained felt like.
Mm.
I know on a very small scale, when people look up to your role and think that you can at the very least impact their future, let alone control how people change around you and how people approach you, what they will and won't say to you. How, like, how they treat you versus they treat their coworker or somebody else, the mid-level manager. So I can only, I really can't imagine. I just understand from a corporate perspective where I was, and then those above me, I saw some downfalls.
Right.
The role that I ultimately filled was previously filled by somebody that looked like me that had a downfall. I was actually like, people saw me as his right-hand man when he had a downfall. So the blowback, I was concerned about that. But one thing that I figured out early in my career was I was never team person. Not a team player, but I sided with the right thing for the company. Not trying to impress somebody because they can give me a raise or a promotion or make life easier for me. I let the work speak for me. And, sometimes that may have delayed me moving a certain way, getting certain opportunities or getting certain trips. Like it was certain things that don't invite Derek on because he's not with the BS.
Right.
He's fun.
Right.
But if we out here cutting corners, I was in a role that couldn't allow it. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting, like I said, from a very comparatively minor level of what power does to people that aren't used to it.
Yeah.
That aren't used to it.
Yeah, it's scary. I can most definitely hit on that. The things that I saw in the documentary, I made a video, but I really just didn't want to go in. I felt the move on me to explain like his come up, and the things that I saw was like, oh, he wanted to be God.
He referenced he could only be compared to the Son of God.
Yeah, and like the cameras everywhere, people, like he was dead serious. Like you could tell his rise, it got to the point where he thought he was that.
Yeah.
For real. He thought he was a supernatural being.
Yeah.
Going to what you said, having that platform. In my opinion, if you don't have a genuine relationship with the Most High, if you ain't in your word, if you ain't got some real accountable people around you, it is a very dangerous space to be in. And then not only that, it's a very fake space to be in. And then before you know it, you don't even realize how far you've gone and you're no longer yourself because of the perceived power.
Yeah. And the feedback that you're getting.
And
the feedback is confirming
yes,
what you believe about yourself.
And it's fueling that fire.
Yep.
It's fueling that fire. I've had women throw themselves at me from the beginning. I've had so many opportunities thrown out. I've had, even when it came to, people that I got close to, men, I could tell that it's not as genuine as you're making it to be. It's because you're thinking I am, and it's like, to me, because I try to stay so real within myself first, it's hard for me to enjoy when I'm seeing through. And I'm like, is this what the rest of this finna feel like? Then it turned into family. I was just having a conversation with baby last night. I was like, you see how such and such ain't calling as much? You see how you see, and she was like, that's why you always be saying, you gotta wait. I'm like, yeah, because you just can't tell.
So let me ask you a question about that, because I always wondered, well, for you, like in general, but because we have a relationship and you sitting here, I can ask you this, like, what does it look like when people are when you starting to see the sign? What are those signs that you're starting to see? Because again, my reference is corporate, and it's very obvious in that setting that my default is that they want they want something, but I don't know, maybe as an influencer or when it feels more like real life, a life outside the office for me, maybe I wouldn't see it so easily. So like what?
The lack of reciprocation of we in this together. I always be the first. You know what I'm saying? I'm covering everything. I'm always the go-to person. You need me. And
tab come, you gotta go to the bathroom.
You know what I'm saying? And it's I can't call and ask for nothing.
Yeah.
I can't.
So, what'd you say? Commercial break me?
Commercial break me, please.
So here's the thing. Because I don't drink no like that no more, it's less likely to happen.
Yeah.
But be mindful, like when you think your partner gonna pay, order as if you would be paying.
Facts.
Don't change your taste.
Facts.
What is it? The 1378 or whatever y'all be drinking? The 2218? The 1487s.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all be drinking. When you make the eye contact and you see that the person is saying, hey, what you want, hey, what you want, now you can't even say your normal drink or whatever it is, because you got to go read the thing that you probably got to look it up to see how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Number one. But stay in your budget even when you're on somebody else. That ain't about nothing. This whole episode I'm gonna be about nothing quite.
Man, and that's cool. That's cool. I tell you another thing. I told baby, I said I wanted to see how many people send me some money this year for my birthday. Because people treat me away because of whatever they perceive.
My birthday tomorrow.
I should send them. I had one person I consider my best friend in North Carolina. She sent me $100. I could go back through the rest of the year of people I sent, even if it was 50, a quarter, whatever it is. And it was just like, and these are people I consider.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna get a meal paid for.
Tech slowed down for me this year. I said, I'm not even money, but just like looking forward to.
Yeah. And it bothers me. It bothers me sometimes because you just think, okay, for the rest of this life, if the Most High continue to elevate you, what does that look like?
Distance.
How do you start to mingle with people? Because with Diddy was different in knowing not only he was a horrible person as far as what we've seen.
Yeah.
He still had the audacity and the ability to stay in these people's face, continue to act like he ain't did nothing, continue to encourage these people, continue to take stuff from them.
I don't know that he acted like he ain't did nothing. Because some of the stuff that was revealed was like he was playing in people's face.
Yeah.
Sending videos or sending emails. Like it was clearly, I know you can't touch me. That energy was thorough.
Me. Yeah, that was crazy to me. And then, like, this started at 19. This is where, not on 50, not on he was a monster. This is where I was like, we as a culture, we'd be surprised how many people we've helped reach that level of success.
For sure. At
their concerts, buying their clothes, buying their alcohol, buying their perfumes and colognes, like fueling that, and have no idea behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, you supporting what you thinking is a great movement, or this person deserved it, and this person taking that kind of power and just...
Yeah. It's got to be fantasy for a lot of people, imagining yourself in this. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it to be. One thing that my pops told me real early that always stuck with me is don't idolize people.
Burn your idol.
Don't idolize people. He said don't worship people. That's what he said. Don't worship man. And that message stuck. So even when I see like celebrities pass, it's not that I don't care. The level of investment that people have in folks that they don't know it, and
is that interesting to you? What is that?
I can call it interesting now at a more mature place. Like I curious as to how that worked, because I'm beyond. I don't think I could do it. And when you get around other people and you're exposed to other views, when the views you're exposed to are relatively consistent in your childhood for a long time, because everything you do is around these people. When you start to get out and see other perspectives, it kind of looks weird. Like we were talking about the activity in the church, like things that weren't normal for me. The first thing I'm like, then you start checking yourself like, well, is it that they're wrong? Is it that I just don't understand? I just don't identify with it.
Right.
And then I kind of moved to a place where, well, that's between them and the Most High, how they, speaking about the church reference, like how they express themselves, it's not so much my business, or it doesn't require that much energy from me because I don't feel the same way about an action or activity or
right. I do. Then another thing I do find interesting that 50 took backlash, because in the culture that we're in, how is it that regardless of what it is, we expected we supposed to defend each other even in that kind of wrong? You're telling me this is a form of snitching? You're telling me this is a form of like, what is it that you want? What you expect from?
Diddy shot the footage.
Literally. Like, dude, what? I found that very interesting. I was like, would you not want somebody who is in a position to expose it? You wouldn't want them to expose it? You wouldn't want to know your favorite person right now is, you go to their house, it's 1,800 and a half bottles of baby oil in there. GBD, whatever it is, BGD in there. Whatever, y'all know what was in there. It's pink Coke,
purple Coke,
baby blue Coke, Coke, male escorts. It's so much going on. It's cameras in every room. People don't remember. We got people waking up, went to sleep with a woman, woke up with a man, and it was Diddy, and his body was so. You got all of this activity.
And a compromise exit.
Come on, man.
Your whole exit compromise, you can't.
You wouldn't want to know that you're supporting this type of person.
No, because once you've already committed to the team,
they'll do it.
How do you look now?
They'll do it.
For sure.
That's what I said. I said
for sure.
I said, these people, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you had the opportunity to be around Diddy, regardless of what was going on and what you saw, and thinking you finna become or get something, would you have kept your mouth closed and just went on with the move?
What goes on in his house stays in his house.
I just can't.
A lot of people can't talk past that.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't think, I know for a fact it's no way there's a level of compromise for me, regardless of how much money it is. If you tell me you're finna buy me a mansion next door, I just can't see that I would really be like, I'm finna take it with you.
Here's the thing. It's easy to negotiate that with your pain. Yes, I would trade the money for that, having not been through the pain, but you went through the pain. So outside looking in, would some people take that?
As a man, once you woke up in pain, how you kept, you woke up in pain, kept going, man. That woman said,
I don't even know how to respond to that, because I don't know what it is to accidentally, intentionally, any kind of other to wake up to a man. I don't know how, like, what kind of response that's beyond music.
Nobody makes it out at that point. Nobody makes it out. It's no way I wake up, the middle of my body is in pain. I went to sleep with a woman, I woke up with a man. It's baby oil all on me. I know they got something in it. I've been seeing these parties. I get on the treadmill with them the next morning what?
Beyond me. And that's I literally can't think
like that,
like down that far. Because I've never, like, when I say I'm down the mountain,
the
slope don't go that far.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I think that's one of them things where that is the danger of being able to have everything you want, because what can actually satisfy you?
Mm.
One woman,
2
women, 3 women. Bring 15 women in here, and all of them are willing. Like at some point, I would imagine you, like, where do you go?
I used to want to experience some things. Just not even if I wanted to sleep with them all.
15 is wild.
There was not sleeping with them all. I can remember times where it was just like, if you ever just reached a point of just like balling, and you had a bucket list, what would some of the things be? It probably would have been a room full of women here and there, you know.
Yeah, but for me, that could never include them doing anything against their will.
Never.
I can't get to that part.
And he didn't even have to. He literally did not have to. That was another thing that was blowing me. Bro, he could
have put out a survey.
Literally.
And got qualities that understood the play.
It just said what you wanted. And they would have done it. You could have, like, you wanted to do all the other stuff, but I've suffered from this before.
Talk about
it. And since we out there, cause I love being honest. There was a time where I could know you wanted to get it. I probably wouldn't even want it. I needed to initiate some kind of play, for me to feel, I guess, for me to even get there. Yeah. You could send me a video. Nothing.
Sorry, I mean, it's already.
If I said
achieved, like it's already, like it's.
If I said let me pay for it, it felt different. The control factor or the power factor of it. Now his level of going, I feel like he ain't had no guide nowhere. You know, I got things that I reflect on, things that I read, things that I'm just, because when it comes to myself, I know you do know it don't sound like he had a moral compass. He was gone. Like, what is your moral compass? Where's your?
It's got to be weird to have significantly more resources than everybody around you.
Yeah.
And everybody around you believes you're the answer. I can't imagine. I mean, it's an age-old story.
Yeah.
Did you watch AIs?
I ain't watched it yet.
Watch that. And we from the same city. Like it was I can't say that I watched it happen, because when he got money, he was in Philly, but he's from Newport News and Hampton. He went to rival high schools of mine. You know what I'm saying? So it was seeing him tell the story in detail about, that's what it was for me. The people that he referenced, some of them I knew, and I just assumed they were solid. And you saw why he had to strip a lot of them away. Like a lot of them had nothing to say when, he hit his bottom point, the money got funny and all that. And as he's rebuilding, he was glad that he had the lessons of God revealing character.
Facts.
So that he can kind of live the rest of his life in a smoother manner. But I don't know. I got there's a part in my crew that's significantly financially more successful than all of us, but nothing changed about him.
That's real.
Nothing changed
about
him. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I could never fit, like, for me, it was just motivation. Because if the trip was to somewhere, that meant I had to get my money up to go on the trip, not assume
that's real.
That, hey, I'm a little short. If I couldn't go, I didn't go.
No, right.
But that's just how I move. Also, if I had significantly more resources, like we talked about before, I would probably be the one like, yo, can you, are you off? Can you get off? I could just never see run into somebody like that.
Question. Have you ever been in a position where you knew something about somebody that was close to you and you felt like you couldn't say nothing to them, or it wasn't your business, or they wasn't going to listen? Because I also wondered, did anybody try to say something
I've never experienced anybody close enough to me where I felt it was my responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying I changed my mind because I didn't want to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yeah.
If you tripping in the crew, you tripping.
Yeah.
One of us gonna say something, the older head gonna say something.
Yeah.
Nah, you wrong.
Yeah.
Y'all two need to fix that.
Right. I wonder how many people like actually have that. Because even in succeeding or whatever it is, you need accountability.
Yeah.
When we see Paul check, I think it was Peter in Galatians, because he was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing because of who he was around, and he checked him publicly right in front of him, like, nah, that ain't what's up. That ain't what's going on. I'm one of them. Yeah. It'll depend on publicly. I'm with that too. But it'll probably depend on the environment, what's going on. I'm most definitely pulled.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing it for one. I need it. Like pull my coattail. It's if you close to me, there's nothing you can't say to me. There's nothing you can't check me on. Me and my daddy kind of taught me, you know what I'm saying, watching him. If you close to me, I know you ain't coming to hurt me. And then
that's the assumption anyway.
Yeah. And if I know what you saying could affect me, is affecting me, not you.
Yeah.
It probably bother you because you my guy, you my girl. Like, yeah. But it's not mentally affected. It's something I'm doing that could damage my brand, my relationships, my walk with God. So if you coming and telling me something that can hold me accountable and help me get better, how is it that I'm mad at you?
I can't say that I've been in an environment or I know somewhere within the circle where one of us watched another person crash out with no intervention.
That's real.
Like there's a reference that we used to use when you go out and you go too far, you out drinking, have a good time. Like he became the guy. You're the guy now. Like you don't even know who you are. We're calling you the guy. And then you got to be snatched up out of there. Like, nah, bro. Like I've been the guy.
Yeah.
But nobody watched me be the guy long enough to create a story that I can't undo or consequence that I can't undo. It's never funny at that point. We'll laugh about it at some point, like you was too far, but it's still in check mode. You know what I'm saying? So it's now I cannot recall where somebody was going way to my boy Times 3 say, past the buoy.
Yeah.
You beyond safe. You got to call the Coast Guard to get
you. Yeah.
I don't know of a time where any of us watch somebody
crash out. Yeah, crash out. And that's real, man. And that's I kind of pride myself on that. People like I'm gonna say something. Like I ain't finna just watch you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Quick side, real quick. How you feel about dark humor?
That's kind of me. I mean, if you get me, you get me.
Yeah.
Like,
but you probably ain't the dark humor I'm finna describe.
Oh, okay.
I know you. Know you not the dark humor. Cause the younger generation, when it come to what they are saying, dark humor, it's character flaw. It's you're off.
My version of dark humor is, you familiar with Kev on Stage?
Yeah.
When his brother passed, and he talks about his brother, he goes from sad to saying that ninja dead though. Like, but he flips it like comedically. He's dealing with it. It's a serious thing. It's funny though. Not that he died.
You understand it though.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
you get it. You get what he doing. He healing in front of the world.
That's my version of.
Yeah. I had a cousin pass away in a car wreck 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
Just turned 19. She would have been 19 yesterday.
Ooh.
Baby. She gets in this car from as far as what we know. She gets in the car with a dude that she's dealing with from another city. The car is stolen. They go on a high-speed chase. Well, they call off the chase because they don't pursue vehicles.
Gotcha. It's in Tennessee?
Yes.
Oh.
They have a wreck, hit 8 other drivers. Oof. Everybody went to the hospital. The guy who stole the car, he in critical condition right now. My little cousin on the one passed away. The girl who car was stolen makes a video on TikTok that's probably at 1 million views right now. And I saw a couple of comments where people was calling it dark humor because she basically was saying that was her karma because they stole her car. Then they started picking up the video and sharing it, and there's several other places where it's done went viral. And when I go through the comments and I see people talking about saying that that's karma, for one, she didn't know the car was stolen. Off the top. 2, there's another person who came out and said while they were on the chase, she called and said she was scared. She wanted to get out of the car. He wouldn't let her. So when I watch that, I'll be like, where are we at in this generation? Where are we at with these? And these are grown folks. That's what she get. That's what she get. That's what she get. She couldn't even, get what? She didn't even have a driver's license. Yeah. She didn't know how to drive. We were just talking about a young dude probably thought taking a car and joyriding was fun.
Yeah.
Had a wreck. She the only one passed. His name ain't even came up. And a lot of people who was arguing the situation were trying to say, it was just dark humor. That's not, to me, that's not considered dark humor. To me, that's a form of just, that's evil to an extent somewhere. I want to hear your thoughts, man.
Condolences, first and foremost.
For sure.
That's I had some thoughts along the lines of this generation, the younger generation, and that's been part of the challenge for me. When you have a video, a piece of content that gets views, you get comments, and sometimes I'm scrolling through the stuff, and I'm like, I would have never been this disrespectful. Probably, period. But also to document it. And I'm starting to think, I'm like, man, if I look at my generation probably started transitioning to the, I don't care what people think about me, and which is cool. But when you start raising children that don't care what people think about them ever, I don't know how to value that, right? And it's not necessarily do things so people will think a way about you or become somebody, peer pressure. I'm not saying that, but living as if your actions have no consequence, your words have no consequence. I get you can say whatever you want to say. Also understand what comes with, you don't get to dictate how people react to what you say or what you do.
Facts.
Now you hope people are responsible and mature, but sometimes energy is matched, sometimes energy is exceeded. And it doesn't seem to be any regret. That seems to be like there's some store of value in how disrespectful you can be. Clout or whatever the term is. And sometimes I wrestle with, I wonder if this person is open to being educated. Or are they committed to the foolery?
They committed.
Some.
Yeah.
Because I've seen hope where I go through the exchanges in a long string, and the person that had the original thought or the original response says, oh, I get it now.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it before.
That's not the norm by any stretch. But when I see that, I'm like, oh, there's hope.
Yeah.
There's hope.
1 out of 1,000.
And then there's people that are going to say things just like if 100,000 people are agreeing with something, somebody has to get out there and disagree. And I'm not saying 100,000 are always right, but there are people that just need to say something. And for me, it used to be a block fest, but I changed my criteria. Because now I got to understand, are you really an unintelligent person and this is the product of your unintelligence? I can't fault you for that.
Right.
So I'll hide your comment because I can't afford for other people to be influenced.
Yep.
And now you think you actually,
yep.
I can't contribute to that.
So you hide it, I pin it. I let everybody get them.
Petty. Praying for you by 40, that's going to turn the corner on that. But if I go to, if I look at it, I might go to their page. I'm like, oh, you're a hateful person. Like you're trying to inflict harm.
Yes. Yes.
Now I'm blocking you.
That is, because I do that a lot, especially when I see certain, I go to their page.
Yeah.
And I say, oh, this makes so much sense.
Yeah, exactly. You're a danger to yourself.
Yeah, this makes so much sense. You're unhappy.
Yeah.
You're unhappy. It's no way. Like when they went in the submarine and they died. Like, very sensitive moment. But some of the stuff that was just publicly said,
yeah,
I'd be like,
it's too far.
Like you said this.
Yeah, that's never funny.
You said this, and it's like,
and you said it for other people to see.
If you have the capacity to do that online, who knows what you're thinking around your loved ones when you're around your people? Because some of the stuff I read, it's hard for me to comprehend how they even like do what.
I used to respond. You thought that then typed it. But I'm corny.
Right. It's no telling
you
what
thought that.
Come on.
Then typed it.
And
published it.
Went back and checked the comments and the likes on it.
I became the king of responding in my notes. Because sometimes you feel a way if you just get it out. You know what I'm saying? That's good. But it ain't no oops.
Yeah.
No oops in. And if I feel strong enough about it, it's ready when I can copy and paste and boom.
That's dope. That's dope right there.
Yeah. But it's weird, man. The internet is the gift and the curse because it exposes you to what you typically wouldn't see because you wouldn't normally put yourself in those environments where those people are.
Yes.
But all of it is the same space now.
And then it's dangerous because you'll watch a person like that make that kind of video or that kind of post, that kind of comment, and they getting paid.
The pay, I mean, I ain't tripping about the pay. That's whatever. What frustrates, I shouldn't even say frustrates me. The more dangerous thing to me is the tribe that forms around their stupidity.
Yeah. Yep. They all come out.
Yeah.
They all come out. They all come out.
Wait,
yeah, it's they tribe for sure.
1,300 of y'all?
Yeah, it'd be whew. And what I was saying, as far as them getting paid, it fuels it.
Yeah, yeah.
To do it again.
Yeah.
Or more people seeing it and saying,
yeah,
I'm gonna do it. Like it's just so dangerous, man. Cause like I said, the last time I checked, it had 600,000 views on it. 10,000 comments. Yeah. Majority of them agreeing with what was said.
People are always gonna feel away. I have learned to I try to like show that I'm active in the comments, but at a certain point, when a notification comes, I click on it so that the notification goes away. Not to see, because sometimes I'd be like, man, it might be something in here. Like, man, I've been sitting there for 30 minutes.
It's certain posts where I know I'm going to see what's the conversation. Because sometimes it's a study. Sometimes where I'll be like, I'm curious to see how many different perspectives on this particular subject. Because I learned some of you when you say a lot of not wanting to be right all the time, not, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like when I post things or I'm saying something, let's say when it's on the relationship stuff, in my head, I really be like, what other way is it to see this?
Right.
Like what I'm about to say, what other way could a man see this?
Yeah.
So when I go to the comments in here, I be like, what?
Yeah.
And even though I disagree, I still be wishing right there in that moment I can get them right here. Explain it. How did you get to that point? Because my go-to gonna always be somebody hurt you. Somebody hurt you. There's no way you hate women. You don't even know it.
That's the danger of arguing with fools.
The Cardi B post was one of them. It's still going. I get at least 300-400 notifications a day, and it's men and women going back and forth. And the only thing I basically said in the post was she deserved to move on. I don't care nothing about the baby. I don't care. She deserved to move on. And from what we've watched with our own eyes, we watched Offset cause the problem over and over and over. We don't have an incident other than her with Stefan where we saw Cardi with another man. We don't have a scandal where we hear Cardi. We don't have Offset coming out. We don't have any of this. We had this man multiple times coming out, publicly apologizing, wanting his family back, her trying. All I said was she and half of the men still I was like, we think we could just treat women any kind of way and they should take it. And if they do anything outside of how we see them, they're whores.
Takes one to know one. Takes one to know one. Some people real familiar.
Boy, that was good.
When you respond, they got you, bro.
Yeah.
Like I really, I got this undying hope in humanity.
That what?
That they're actually humans. Like you.
What's something? Can you remember something you read where you was just like, what?
So the most recent, our second million play reel in a few days. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Oh, glory to God. Seriously.
Amen. Yeah.
Because what we talk about, especially on the other show, it's not a popular thing. It's meaningful, but it's not like the algorithm says, man, we've been waiting to show some positivity.
Yeah.
Get to them. But it was about, the reel is only a clip. Like we don't stage anything to create a reel. The reel is pulled from the conversation. Like I do without, like we're talking. So he was talking about a part of his that confided in him about struggling with being laid off and having to start a new career at 40 years old. So what he was saying to him was, at 40, you have all of this experience, your wins, your losses, you've matured, you've recognized things that work, you recognize things that were mistakes, and you're starting from that. You're not going back to 20 years old and trying to figure out a career.
Right.
You have information, you have an identity, you have a foundation. What if you execute based on what you know now, still being willing to learn new stuff, and you go hard for the next 10 to 15 years? If you got to 80, if you got to 70, like it's not over.
Right.
The number of people that said, but you might not live past 40. I saw it one time. I was like, oh, well, okay. One guy that I just couldn't resist, he said, but you could argue that at 40, your body is breaking down and you don't have as much energy to actually enjoy life. Actually, let me look at it because it was on
At 40, the body breaking down.
He says, don't say nothing about what just happened. My glasses coming off, so I can read for the audio. But at 40, you could argue that some people have way more responsibilities and less energy, poor health to actually do what they want. I responded, some people offer a problem for every solution. Choose which side of the equation works best for you.
Yeah, get them together.
Like, you can't, like,
right.
People will find a way to unpositive your post to fit their life and their lens.
For sure. They have to.
This ain't it, G. I'm 25 and I'm getting it. You're not 40.
You're right.
Nobody's talking to you.
Right.
See, this is the problem with black people. Our parents need to set us up better.
That's it.
At 40, money wasn't my problem. I was my problem. I had...
Yeah.
You know, out-earned. Yeah.
Yeah. So, which, like you said, you hopeful that one day that day ain't coming.
I'd be so careful thinking that, man, let me find the one that's actually going to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when you respond to them, they got you.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, going back to a danger of the internet, because when you're aware of that, you can exploit it. You can exploit it. And I think Facebook has realized that the comment section, the engagement, they want you there. This is what people don't understand, the psychology behind this thing. They say things to provoke you because you'll stay in the comment section and you're commenting, you're responding to people. They're getting paid.
Activity.
They're getting paid hundreds of dollars to say stupid things or knowing you're going to disagree. And I've done it several times where I make a post, bro, and I got a whole day full of stuff. I ain't checked it. It's 5, 6 o'clock. Let me see what hundreds of notifications. Bro, I done lived my whole day. You in here arguing with 18 people. You've been arguing since I posted it with 5, 6 different women. This woman been arguing with 5, 6 different men. Comments this long.
And none of them saw the whole clip.
And I done paid my car note and insurance.
Nobody saw the full clip. One dude, he posted thinking he was killing it. I'm looking at, I'm like, the video literally said, like, what? And he started off saying, nah, ninja. And it's the respect thing for me. Like, I don't know you. You could have been like, nah, ninja, but I read it as, nah, ninja.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know you. And you look like you 22. I get that you're a man, but I could be your father.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no line for that.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
I almost had a conversation with Gilly the kid one time, man, and he said that word to me, and I killed the whole conversation. I said, ain't no ninjas over here, number kings. Oh, all right, then find somebody else to do it. I'll let you. It's a wrap. It's like, dude, what? You're 50. Why would you even approach me in that manner, bro?
See, first it was the shoes, right? Let y'all into the bags because we committed now. We was episode 20-something, so we committed now. So there's back. Right? Gilly name drop. The other day off camera, man, Shaq responded to me, sent me a voice note. All right. Okay. Cam knew I was supposed to do his podcast, but we couldn't.
Yeah, man.
I tell you what, you go to the Breakfast Club without me, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're going to do that. You know, me and Jim
I don't even want to be on camera. I'm just going.
When you sent me Jim Jones podcast the other day, I thought about it. You know, me and him, we had rapped at one point, you know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I sent him. I said, man, let me see since he got the podcast now. So
Jim, for whatever you think of Jim's genius needs to be studied.
Yeah.
What he's doing with this IFC factory, it's called IFC. He has a what I assume is a warehouse that he's converting into a media empire. And just the shows that he's releasing, artist to artist, That's the one I sent you with the Earn Your Leisure guys, and then him, Mano, Fabulous, and Dave East got a show called Let's Rap About It. But I'm just like, man, for all of the early years of the bravado and running around seemingly causing problems, like this dude actually intelligent.
Yeah.
Pick whatever side you on with the whole. Actually, don't. Like, that's the other thing. Even with the Diddy thing, it can only be, like, it's a very serious thing, but the most energy I can give it is entertainment because I don't know.
Right.
I don't know none of y'all.
With what you just said as far as Jim Jones, like, being in that entertainment where, like, he had a persona.
Yeah.
He had a image that he upheld, but on the back end, I got plenty of this up here. Because I watched that, when you said to watch it at an hour mark, was it, I think that was at the point where he was talking about the music was and then add to the branches. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that part too, but then he went into, they had a specific conversation about Sexy Red. Like being successful doesn't mean you're adding value to the community.
Facts.
That's the part that I wanted to get.
Oh, I got to go a little further. I got to go a little further.
They were having a discussion about not necessarily people having success being the problem, like people getting money for telling their story, but the story is influencing people that don't have that story to want that story.
Right.
And that's what we're selling. So as they're having the conversation, I was cutting my head and I'm like talking to the thing. And then as I'm saying things, the points are coming up. And I'm like, I'm not in this instance. I'm not Sexy Red's audience. I get that. So me having an opinion about it doesn't affect her fan base, her getting money, whatever.
Right.
I have 3 daughters. So cool that it's her story that she came from this and she's doing whatever. What's being sold, I can't risk that influencing my daughters without me having some say in it.
Right.
Will they go find it and listen to it? I'm not stupid. But that was the conversation that they were having, and it was like, and they were calling them anomalies and outliers. Like, we keep calling these highly successful people, and we champion the fact that they're making money. We're not looking at the actual damage that is being sold.
Yeah, that's real.
So it's not throw these people away. And Jim was saying, like, we all come to a point. Yes. I came to a point where my listening choices differed. I can't risk the influence without something countering it for my children. So I'm not the parent that's like, oh, it's whatever, everything is whatever. We'll have conversations like, I understand that's appealing to you, but like, do you actually understand what they're saying?
A conversation.
And if you understand how do you actually identify with? Because none of that is your life.
No,
like, how do you, what's appealing about?
I feel that. I say throw them all away. And this is why I say that. I say that all your rappers, just throw them away. The NBA young boy, throw them away. Because
ain't about nothing.
Throw them away. Because when you hear Jim Jones, when they talking about this hindsight thing, it's intelligent as he is. It's hard to believe at some point they didn't realize you're choosing to deceive.
They talked about that. Yeah.
I definitely got to if you're choosing to at some point, throw them away. Because you know I'm taking care of mine. I'm not going to lie, man. But I know y'all gullible. You're sheep. You're going to keep doing it. You're going to come to my shows. You're going to buy my stuff. You're going to keep fueling this fire for me to keep going. I'm going to keep doing it to you. I just had this conversation the other day about Charleston White. I said, the way bro started, I said, I respect game. I've ran game here and there throughout the internet to do. My journey of who I am, though, ain't going to compromise it for no amount of money.
Yeah.
I said, we watched this brother who could be.
He's actually intelligent.
Super.
Yeah.
He could be so great.
He's actually intelligent. Yeah.
Right now. In a lane, but he's saying, no, I don't want to do that no more.
Y'all ain't respected when I did.
And to me, I said to them, he really envied and was jealous of them. He always wanted to be them. Yeah. What he was doing was never in him in the first place, because I don't feel like you can walk away from what it is who you really are and become and go that left if it's really in you. What he was doing, he was chasing, in my opinion, he was chasing redemption. Using my head, doing the right things, doing the community thing, when deep down inside he wanted the jury. You wanted the women, you wanted the strip club, you wanted all them things, but the life that you had, what had happened, you just didn't feel like it was obtainable. So I gotta find a path. So you found what'll give you an image. And soon as the bag hit, you became what was in you from the jump. You felt like you couldn't get because of whatever. And that was my opinion. And then knowing that, I said, man, as intelligent as he is, just like they said, just because you got money, it does not mean that because of what you putting out.
Yeah.
Bro, you got there and could have, and it's just so many of them where it just be like, I can't respect you for that. Throw them away. It's a big turn. It's a big turn, and it's so dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And I'll say this, going back to Sexy Red, I'm gonna use Boosie for my generation. That damage, you can't never balance it. I don't care at what you can make it, but you done sold this into millions. Who done sold it into other people, man, it's a
compound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw them away. Man, I enjoyed this episode. We kind of kicked. We got to do that a little more. We ain't never really just got on here and kind of just kicked it. We take, we kind of serious. And I was shocked. I got to get it to you. You kind of lighten the mood today. I ain't never seen you laugh as much in my life.
Bro, I've
been knowing you for a long time, Dick. I ain't never. I said, man, when we're doing the camera time, I'm going to have to ask him what's going on with that.
I'm more of a clown, not in foolish terms, but I'm more jokey joke than not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that my jokes don't come with laughs, like me laughing.
Hold on.
I'm a great time to be around. I promise you that.
Yeah.
But like, it's not going to be an announcement that now I'm going into my comedic part.
Right.
Stuff be funny. The way I see life sometimes be funny.
That's real.
When I don't understand something, my face will tell you.
But y'all already know what time it is. Man, before I go real quick, I just want to let y'all know, man, whatever it is that you want to do, it may not look like it's working out. Keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going, man. Keep going. I'm saying that for myself as well. Starting this new journey and some more stuff I'm finna get ready to do in 2026, I'm already telling myself, it's not going to look the way you want it to look when you start.
Yep.
But just because of that don't mean
keep going. Because
at that point, you're going to keep on switching up, and you will never iron out the wrinkles. So just keep going, iron out them wrinkles, man. It's your boy Joe T, eh?
Hold tight, man. One last thing to know is that, man, if you can't get the threes, the fours will do.
Oh, man.
Kill you, counsel you cause of your pride. Woe to those who playing victim, get pushed to the side. Accountability changed my life, I was living a lie. Nowadays you strike a man, ego get hit with that fire. Now you doing life or taking a life, you stuck on the inside. Now you playing victim, redefining your definition.